Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, desert rangers, guardians of the law, and good guys. Welcome back to Wasteland 3 and Playing Hardball. So here we actually took a look behind the curtain of Steeltown. So, and here we are. We will enter the city now. But actually, I just remembered something. Or did we do that last turn? Last turn, I think so, right?
Step
With
back.
this guy.
The loading dock is a secure area.
Yeah.
And you keep
Nothing
them
else to do. We have to talk with someone from the inside. Leave the area. And Steeltown, yeah, seems to be Kafkaesque, rule-based place of insanity. Ah yeah. Benny Bianchi, a young woman in a business suit, stands with her fingers in her ears, wincing at the sirens, but as we enter she whips them out and puts on a big smile. And she has an asymmetric hairstyle.
Rangers! Benny Bianchi! Welcome to Steeltown. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh, you've made Steeltown better for everyone.
I really like her voice acting. So, while we are here, Carla Asphalt Runner asked us to talk to you about a shipment.
Oh, I love Carla, but I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her.
Well, let's be as nice as possible to her. Reading our names off our uniforms will be easiest for you. That way you'll get the spelling right.
That is so considerate. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Okay, got it. Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait. You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong.
I only see one blue line, by the way, but yeah.
Oh, also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test.
Isn't she nice?
Well, I think that went well.
Well then.
Big place, huh?
Or disruption weapons. Steeltown scientists have developed disruption weapons to pacify hostiles without killing them. They do low damage but apply a stacking disruption effect on targets. At 10 disruption stacks, Steeltown workers are knocked unconscious. Markham will certainly appreciate your discretion. Animals in non-lethal combat. Warning, your animal companions are fluffy and ferocious, but they do not understand discretion and will happily murder the workers of Steeltown. If you want to preserve life, it may be best to dismiss your animal companions back to the kennel at Ranger HQ. Nah, they don't do so much damage anyway, right? So should be fine. Also, by the way, can we actually do that in the first place? Like sending Disco Bot home? No, we are not sending him back to the commune. You're not meeting Ranger standards, party pal. Step it up a notch, please. Boop. So, yeah, he needs to do a bit more stuff. So the stag shakes its antlers and stomps a foot on the ground. Stroke the stag's antlers. Stag remains stoic, but its eyes gleam with affection. Oh, nice. Back on the trail. What does the clone say?
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up!
Yeah. Chicken. That's all for now. Provost.
Virtus divina non est alligata sacramentis.
Yeah, and now we know it all, right? Right then. Now we are not dismissing anybody. Oh, there's a toaster. Oh, the first toaster we can speak to. This toaster sparks and sputters desperately in need of repair. Yeah, let's repair the toaster. We repair the toaster and test it. When it dings, out pops another toaster. Oh. Well then, how about that one? Somehow this full-size toaster was stuffed inside another toaster. It's also broken and sparking. Oh, repair 9. Okay. Well, we could do it. The mask and the badge for toaster repair, right?
Greetings, fellow employees.
Were we
Welcome.
supposed to talk to
you're
someone
back.
first?
Have you talked to Abby yet? You should talk to Abby. Bye!
Yeah, let's do the toaster first. The toaster remains broken. Repair the toaster. Refit the final screw on the bottom plate and the spring mechanism pops with gusto expelling. Oh, another toaster. And that one's level 10. Yeah, we are not investing any points right now, I think. That would be probably unwise. But that's actually a funny thing. So they do have a lot of toasters here. So guard bot.
Sirens and shooting.
Remain calm.
There is trouble here for sure.
Caution. Ongoing insurrection in the Warlock factory.
Following the blue line. Dodgebot.
Oh well, all security and please report to the Warlock factory.
Why, you doing all right?
Because I haven't made any sales.
Relax, nobody has. We haven't had any customers. Nobody can blame you for that.
Yeah, it's all the fault of those idiot strikers downstairs.
Hey now, they got calls. You know they do.
Uh-huh. Serena Ash.
Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders.
Okay.
Talk to Markham if you got a problem with that.
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. Talk to Administrator Markham if you think you can help.
What does the computer say? The showroom warbot control interface allows the user to make the warbot move and talk, but there are also other setting options available. Oh, Mechanic 9. Inspect the warbot system. We dig through the system menus and see the warbot is designed to be a showroom piece. Specialized display protocols override its core programming. Okay, interesting. Could we get mechanics to 9? We could. With 1. But we are rather far away actually from the next level. But just out of curiosity we could do it. Let's do it out of curiosity and see if it's of any use for us. Deactivate the warbot so we can strip it for parts. Using the system's menu, we release the locks to the warbot's maintenance panels, then deactivate it. Okay.
Excuse me? Rude!
Okay.
Do you think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then.
I was assigned to algorithms. So, have you had any
Can't do
work?
anything. So
Are you at a standstill?
can't interact with it. So maybe we rather talk with the guys first.
I'm so...
Do you think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then, not buy so many coffees.
Bathroom's down to the left.
Excuse me? Rude!
I was assigned to algorithms. I thought we were gonna...
The small sign reads, "The warbot is a shining example of Steeltown skill and craftsmanship. You too can own one today. Financing available. Some restrictions apply. Please talk to an associate."
So, have you had any work at all?
With the factory at a standstill, nothing.
So, how do you make it look like you're busy?
I have 50 orders in my outbox and none in my inbox. So, every morning, put them all back in my inbox, then slowly move them one by one to my outbox. If I really work at it, I can make that last all day.
You look lost.
That is really
Computation
Kafkaesque.
engine assigned you to drool.
Coffee later?
We haven't had coffee here in weeks.
Pretend coffee later?
You know it.
Okay, yeah. The great pretension or pretense, huh? Something there? No. Oh, there's a door. We love doors, right? Because there are things behind doors. Oh, there's something. Oh, we can pick the lock. For 10. Oh. Disarm explosive. Level 8. That is pretty... Trap disarmed. Okay. And I think we got something, right? A gas grenade. Interesting. The chemical composition of this gas causes it to stick to wet, fleshy surfaces like the inside of the lungs for some time. Ew. Okay, well. There's some stuff here to be had. Markham's gun rack. An assortment of small arms and one rifle rests on an utilitarian metal gun rack behind Markham's desk. An inscription with the initials reads "Safety first." Let's examine the guns closely. Perception 8. Gingerly picking up the gun, we spot a wire running up the side of the gun rack to where the stock meets the mount. Plastic socket that allows the wire to tear away easily connects the mount and the gun. The wiring ends just behind the trigger. Oh. Oh, we could, I guess we could build a trap for her or something. Let's pick the lock. Wow, Markham's personal journal. A page from Markham's personal journal talking about the earliest days of Steeltown. Oh, a tar thrower. And heavy fire suppressor, level 20 heavy machine gun. Does cold damage. Smokey the Bear is loaded for bear. Ceramo silk patches. Okay, interesting. Well. And we need 7. Skill 7 for big guns. Actually, ooh. It all uses flamethrower fuel. That is actually less than fortunate. So what does this one say? Back in Pueblo with the Patriarch's commission in hand. Workers should start showing up in the next week or 2. Time for Blue and I to do some surveying. Most people would see this place as a wreck, and I guess it is, but it's a wreck with potential. The ruins of the old factories still have their bones. Some of them still have their guts. With a little work, a lot of work, we'll put new flesh on them and new blood in their veins. Give me a year and their furnaces will be roaring and their smokestacks belching smoke. We will be the beating heart of Colorado's progress, and Saul Buchanan better thank me for it. Okay. What about this one? A Hodge rivet rifle. Didn't we have one of those? And it shoots the spikes. We already have one of those, right? Or don't we? Yeah, we do. Actually, so like this one. I mean, the thing is, it shoots spikes, which is a good thing for us. Oh, it only has the range of 22.5. But obviously the damage is sweet. And of course it's really good against human targets. Oh, and the strike rate is also really good. So actually, I think we can use it. Let's use it instead of the Perkele. We have enough spikes anyway. And that way we can shoot either energy at robots or fire at other enemies, like human enemies. 25% chance to apply damaged armor as well. That's very nice. Okay, yeah. But the others, well, they didn't impress me too much. But it's fine. So, there's a grenade box. By the way, we should open the stuff always with our luckiest guy, right? Which is Cyclops. Because of all her luck. Oh, come on. Yeah, well, I guess we had that coming. I guess we had that one coming, right?
Workers will come up here?
Ugh, I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then, not buy so many coffees.
Oh, there's something. Control room. R&D. Red is R&D. Oh, there's an XL bot.
If you let me rebuild the partition, we may be able to stop the transfer.
For how long, Di? You said they'd never be breached, and it was less than a year before. God damn it! What is Ludlow doing down there? I can't hear myself think.
Should we save this for another time, Administrator? The factory situation seems to require immediate attention.
No. No! We have to solve this. The gangs are coming, and without the CE working, we're not going to be ready for them. Let Ludlow handle it. It's only his fucking job.
This is Abigail Markham. So she's the boss.
Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers. The ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful. I've got a situation on my hands.
We would have been here sooner, but we had to go through some kind of health and aptitude screening.
And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steeltown. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that some of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves. But with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy. Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine had never been wrong before, but it kept getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest, and unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting things running again so we can protect ourselves.
It's good that we are supposed to get money and elite pneumatic gauntlet recipe for that, in addition to what Buchanan pays us. That's right. Oh. We get paid to take the Patriarch's orders. If you want to boss us around, that's extra.
I don't expect you to work for free, but I'm not promising anything until I see some results. Do well and you'll be amply rewarded. And I might put more work your way down the line.
Liberty's army is coming this way?
Not her whole army, just one of her foraging parties. Damn Reavers have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts.
Well, you trust us to deal with this unrest? You don't know us from Adam.
If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them.
Oh, there's criticism. Well, and your assistant, Benny, said the computation engine was working just fine. She said it was never wrong.
Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right?
Well, alright, we'll get on it.
Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on.
That
Lazar,
sounds intriguing.
You have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Green hair?
Die. You go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator. Rangers, I am at your disposal.
Wait a minute, you're settling us with the robot. Why?
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine.
You don't say.
Nobody knows this place like her. You couldn't have a better guide.
She's got a long rod out of her head. She built the computation engine, the same one you say has gone buggy. That's not exactly a recommendation.
The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Di. She'll be an asset to your squad. I promise you.
Fine, the more the merrier.
Excellent. Then get going. Solve this for me, Rangers. By any means necessary.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory.
Hello, Desert Rangers. When you are ready, I will accompany you to the research department and the factory.
We have some questions first.
Of course. I will answer to the best of my ability.
Who are you anyway?
Who implies a person and is therefore incorrect. I am not a person. Thus, the correct question is, what are you?
Okay, then what are you?
My designation is Disassembly Robot, First Class, or D1. You may call me Di. I serve Administrator Markham as Chief Engineer, or as she commands.
You started as a disassembly robot and became chief engineer. How is that possible?
In the years since she found and refurbished me, Administrator Markham has made numerous upgrades to my software. My prime directive of retiring malfunctioning and obsolete units remains, however, regardless of how I am used.
Uh-huh. You said you were a disassembly robot. What is that?
My primary function was, and remains, retiring obsolete or malfunctioning robots, particularly those that exhibit signs of free will.
That sounds like an assassin job. You remove the free will of robots?
Robots are tools, built by humans to serve humans. Therefore, free will in a robot is a programming error and must be excised. If the error cannot be fixed, then the robot must be reduced to its component parts.
I guess the robot commune would like to discuss that with you. Well then, so this trouble in the factory is because of a bug in the computation engine?
That remains to be seen. For now, all that is known for certain is that the organic autonomous parts of the manufacturing process are not performing as intended. Thus, we must return them to good working order.
Sounds logical. Organic autonomous parts, do you mean workers?
Yes.
Okay, that's all we wanted to ask.
Then I am ready when you are.
Let's go.
I am now yours to command.
Creepy.
No, I like her. I mean, okay, the rod in her head is maybe a bit cumbersome, but for her, so she's the one who can't wear hats, right? So, Lazar.
Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to give your friends.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer, a researcher in our R&D department, and its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually. Accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D.
POP?
Point of purchase. That's sales lingo. I learned it in a book.
How does the disruption tech work?
Pretty clever, if I do say so myself. The workers are all fitted with cybernetic controllers that connect them to their exoskeletons and other equipment. So what these weapons do is disrupt those controllers with feedback. Enough disruption and the workers go nighty-night, but suffer no long-term damage.
That is incorrect, Researcher Blazer. Long-term effects include occasional fainting, sleep loss, hair loss, memory loss, nosebleeds, erectile dysfunction, and sterility. Short-term effects include third-degree burns, convulsions, and loss of bladder control.
Erectile dysfunction and sterility is actually a big problem in the post-apocalypse because humans could go extinct.
Come on, Di, you're not exactly helping my sales pitch here.
But by the way, is it Lazar Blazar?
No, it's Lazar Blazer. I don't know why people have a problem with that.
Actually, we don't really know. So Are we really going to need these? How dangerous can striking workers be?
Well, they're armed with their tools, and they're deadly. Rivet guns, tar sprayers, ignition sticks, all of those things will mess you up. And they're mad enough to use them.
Oh, we had a look at an ignition stick. It's really nasty, actually.
Celine Crow has got all the workers riled up. It's all Security Chief Ludlow can do to keep them penned up down in the factory. Otherwise, they'd be running through here, tearing the place up, and turning all our white collars red.
So Celine Crow is just crazy?
Oh, I suppose she has some legitimate complaints, but she should have taken them through the proper channels, not started calling on the workers to smash the machines and hang the bosses.
Yeah, that sounds a bit extreme.
She's just too volatile for factory work. The computation engine should have never hired her.
So you're saying the computation engine is to blame for the strike?
I didn't say that! Stop putting words in my mouth! Look, if we don't have any more business, I've got work to do.
Okay, we are a bit sensitive here, aren't we? Well then, show us what you've got.
Great! Have a look. Oh, just to warn you, I do have to charge a $1 processing fee for each item. Sorry.
Do you now? Well then. I guess it's pretty much a good bargain anyway. Oh! We can get very cheap energy cells, so I guess that's what we should do then. So let's buy this one, disruption trap. Yeah, let's get everything. Chemical neutralizer, aerosol spray immediately scrubs harmful effects Steeltown workers may encounter on the job. Don't delay, spray away. Chemical neutralizer, yeah, against hot tar and stuff. Yeah, that could come in handy as well. Energy cells for a bargain, that's excellent. Oh, they're even below $1 each. So this one, heavy disruption blast, a heavy machine gun. Is it actually... How much is it worth? So let's buy it. Let's buy everything. For just $1 we can buy everything. Because we can also take it apart, right? Disruption gauntlet. Okay.
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is probably a good option for her. So, and by the way, so we do have... why do we have the Bren? Ah yeah, because it uses the 7.62 ammo. So there is heavy machine gun, the heavy disruption blaster. Okay, so here it is. 2 barrels, someone knows how to please. Okay. This is an auto shotgun. Ah well. So she needs to use this one as assault rifle, huh? Ah well. I guess we are not lighting anybody on fire. Sniper rifle. And we should keep the energy weapons, I guess, because these guys could use... they could use some robots. So this weapon took extra long, so this is the disruption gauntlet. Took extra long in development because its creators kept playing pranks, giving each other the shocker. Well then. The next assault rifle. Yeah, and she can use the disruption web launcher, an auto shotgun. Imagine if Charlotte shot a web at us and it was made of electricity. Well then. And my dear fellow rangers, I guess this concludes this episode. Steeltown 11. Yeah. Flushed. Yeah, we probably should do something about the guys outside as well, huh? Yeah, order up. So, Coordinator Walsh. We need to find that one. But that, my dear fellow rangers, we will see in the next episode. I hope you like this one. I mean, it sure is Kafkaesque, but I like it. It's funny. And now we have a bunch of new weapons and other stuff. And that's actually pretty nice. And also, new follower, Die or D1, with a huge rod in her head. Also, for some reason, the clone is getting a bit close to her. Okay then. So, probably mistaking her for someone else or whatever. So, anyway, here we are. Clerk Hurley, BF. So there are a lot of people around. Enrico. But what they have to say we will see in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Please click the like button. You're very welcome to join the channel as well, so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.